Let's do our little test first, just to see, just make sure everything is working okay, everything sounds good, everything looks good. Seems like it. Let me do one quick little talk, test. Okay, it seems like everything is good. You know, I just gotta make sure. I'm not very good with audio and all that good stuff. But hello and good morning. Hello, everyone. Twitch, YouTube, eventually when this heads over there as well. I hope you guys are having a good morning. We are back for another day of little dolmen farming, you know. Gonna level up some alts. We should be able to get finished with the Necromancer today, and we'll see how far along we can get with the Arcanist as well. Yeah, we are just gonna be continuing to do a little dolmen farming here, take advantage of the double XP, because gathering boxes during all this is just, it is a mess. It's a mess right now. So, we're just going to take advantage of this double XP, get our ults leveled up, all that good stuff. But yeah, and, you know, obviously we're not going to get finished. I've got, I guess we'll say 4 characters, including this one, to get leveled up. Obviously, I don't think we're going to get them all done this weekend, because after we hop off stream, I'm going to be working on the next YouTube video. But, you know, this event is going on for, I think, what, another, like, week-ish? Maybe a little longer, something like that. I think more than a week, like 9 days or something like that. I don't remember, but somewhere around that. So we've got a while. I should be able to get everyone maxed out before the end of the event. Yeah, if you're happening to watch this live right now, or if, you know, you catch this on YouTube or VOD or something later, let me know how the audio sounds. I've been playing around with some settings, just trying to make it sound good, make sure the balancing is okay, you know, make sure that you guys can't hear any clicks or, you know, spacebar or anything like that. So just let me know. Just let me know. But yeah, other than that, we'll just be doing this. Won't be the most exciting stream in the world, but should be a fun one nonetheless. You know, we'll sit and chat for a little bit. I feel like I did most of my yapping yesterday, catching you guys up on all the things that were going on, so I probably won't be quite as talkative today. But you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm sure I'll have something to talk about. But for now, we'll just do this. You know, in case you missed the stream yesterday, you know, we're probably not going to get any boxes from doing this. One thing that I did not realize whenever I was... Is this the same... This is our friend from yesterday. Oh my gosh, bro is still here. That is insane. But you can't... there's no way you're getting XP while you're dead, right? Like, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you're getting XP from that while you're dead. But anyway, what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, if you had happened to miss the stream yesterday, I had posted a guide over the Pan-Tamriel event and, you know, some good farms and stuff like that. And I had mentioned dolmens. The problem was that I think both myself and the community did not expect that boxes would only be awarded to, like, the top certain number of damage dealers. So while I do still recommend dolmen farming as a way to take advantage of the double XP, it's not so much a great way to get boxes. But I'm not really that big into, you know, the cosmetic side of the game and all that. Like, you know, if I get the style pages and the motifs, great. If not, it's not the end of the world for me. I'm much more focused on, you know, the gameplay side of things. Making sure I've got everything leveled, skills are leveled up, I have all the skill points, all that good stuff. So, if we happen to get a box here and there, great. If not, eh, I'll get my one golden daily box and be happy with that. Also, if I do sound a little off today, at any point, like if I sound just, I don't know, something sounds off, um, I burned the heck out of my tongue earlier when I was having breakfast. I burned my tongue, um, so it's a little stingy right now, I guess you could say. Um, so if I sound a little weird at some points, it's because it hurts a little bit. It's not like bad, right? Like I'm not. It's not anything that I need to really do much for. It just kind of burns a little bit. It's probably just gonna be a little sore for a day. Oh, I saw that I got that, so let's do Frozen Colossus next. Because I know that is a very popular one. Yeah, another thing that we'll be doing is we'll be using this to level up our skills as well. Um, and we'll probably use the skill points that we get from leveling up to actually buy the skills. And then whenever I actually get around to getting these characters properly geared and leveled or sorry, geared and skill pointed up and all that, um, then I will start worrying about getting, all the passives and stuff like that. I just don't want to have to deal with, leveling these while I'm trying to do content or, questing or whatever. If I can level these through just doing some dolmens, then that'll be a good way to go about it. Right, and there we go, another one down. Let's see, where are we? Middle. Right, so we'll head over here. Yeah, this isn't, it's not, the fastest way to level up, but, if you've got a new alt that you're working on getting to level 50, this is not a bad way to do it, especially during a double XP event, because it doesn't really require a build or anything like that. You just kind of show up, you put a couple light attacks into some enemies, and they're usually melted within seconds. So, it's not bad. Yep, that was a test. He did test them against us, that's for sure. Oh yeah, and I kind of mentioned it yesterday. Dolmens are also an excellent way to level up the fighter's guild. Like, I literally did this for a few hours yesterday, and I'm already up to fighter's guild level 8. So, very, very good way of getting that leveled. Hey Trey, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you in chat, buddy. How are you doing? Sweet. Yep, we're doing the same. Doing a little leveling, getting the other characters leveled up. Just gonna run around and mindlessly smack some people. Get some XP for it. The nice thing is, too, doing this, if you happen to be a healer, or even just, like, have a healing skill, anytime you heal someone and they kill something, you get some assist XP for it. It's pretty nice. Go ahead and throw the Colossus. Yup. Gosh, it's so fast. I talked about it yesterday, like, the Alakir Dolmens are normally very filled, but, like, man, during an event, during a double XP event or something like this, it is crazy how many people are at these things. Alright, cool. Frozen Colossus, level 3. On to the next one. There we go. Yeah, other than that, you know, everything's going well. I'll probably make this a 3-hour stream today, like yesterday. I gotta finish up that YouTube video. I want to make sure that can go out on time tomorrow. I have jury duty tomorrow, so you know, keep your fingers crossed for me. That you know, maybe it'll be nice and smooth, or at the very least, if I get picked, hopefully it'll be an interesting case, you know? Yeah, I mean, other than that, you know, we are chilling. We're gonna take this event, get my ults leveled. We did most of our yapping yesterday on stream. I had so much to talk about. But yeah, I mean, we're chilling, having a good time. The event is nice. I kind of wish that they had handled giving out the boxes a little bit differently, if I can be quite honest. I feel like the, you know, boxes only being given out to the top, like, 12 damage dealers in an event is kind of an unfortunate way of distributing those. I kind of understand why they did it, right? Because, I mean, you don't want to, you know, you don't want 400 people just sitting on Dolmens all getting an event box for it, but still, you know, still. I feel like they probably could have handled that. Made it a little bit better, but I'm not complaining. Like I mentioned, I don't really care that much about the boxes. I am here for the XP. Let's see. Frozen Colossus, what are you at now? Still 3. Okay. Yeah, during this at some point, I will probably swap over to some of my other characters, especially if we can get the Necromancer finished relatively soon. Because I tried to run some Battlegrounds on some of my other characters who I haven't gotten the Assault skill line passive for. You know, I'll show you. This one right here, Continuous Attack. You have to be Assault level 3 to get it. And doing the intro quest to Cyrodiil and Imperial City will only get you to 2. So normally I'll just like run a Battlegrounds match after. Oh, from the boxes, Sort of, yes and no. Sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, you can get some pretty good stuff from it. Like there are some things that are worth a lot of gold. Um, in terms of like stuff that's specific to this year, you get it from the gold box, which you can only get one of those a day anyways. But you can get a lot of the previous year's rewards from getting the purple boxes. So you get a gold box from if you complete an incursion like a dolmen, if you kill a boss in a dungeon or a trial or world boss or anything like that, you'll get a box. Um, and in the gold boxes, it'll have this year's rewards, right? Which is the Lion Guard outfit style, which pretty cool style, honestly. Like, um, I can't show it on screen because I've got this going on, but if you pull up another tab or anything and you look up the Lion Guard style page, it's a pretty cool outfit. Now the purple boxes can get you crafting material, stuff like that. Basically the same thing as the gold boxes, they just don't have the Lion Guard style page. But the purple boxes do have some previous year's rewards. Which for people who don't do a lot of the events could be really useful, and some of them can sell for a bit of gold, but I don't think that like with the way that the reward system is set up, like there's a cooldown in between getting boxes and it only gives it to the top damage dealers and this and that, and I just think that like with all those things combined, it doesn't feel worth it to grind boxes unless you really you just really are good to go on everything else. I feel like the double XP and the curated fishing is a far more useful, is a far more like rewarding use of your time here. But to each their own. Some people, I've literally seen some people who have stacked up their like all of their characters. They've got like 10 or 20 characters. They have stacked all of them on a single dolmen boss, and they swap between characters to farm boxes, which not like totally valid, not a bad way of doing things. I just don't think that I really care that much. Yeah, so curated fishing. So there is fishing in ESO, and there is a really cool achievement that is very elusive for a lot of people. It's the Master Angler achievement. Basically, there are tons of like ponds and rivers and oceans and stuff scattered all over like the entire map. Um, and each pond will have a certain kinds of fish, and the idea is that you have to catch one of every single fish that exists in Tamriel, including the very, very rare ones. Which, if you speak to anyone who has the Master Angler achievement, it can take forever to get that achievement. Fishing isn't something that I'm particularly interested in. I probably won't go for it, but I know some people, like I have a couple guildmates who have Master Angler, and they were like, oh yeah, dude, it took me like 6 months straight of fishing. And I'm like, nope, no thank you. But curated fishing basically means that you will only get fish that you don't already have caught. Meaning that Master Angler has just become a lot easier to get. So there have been, you still have to be at the right pond, but there have been a lot of people who've spent this time fishing. I don't think it's a particularly great source of XP, but it is a very good source of one of the most rare materials in the game called Perfect Roe. And so Perfect Roe is used in crafting what's known as Sigic Ambrosia, which basically it is a food, right? It's a drink that you can drink, and that drink, if you drink it, sorry, I've said the word drink a lot. If you drink it, it will give you 50% XP or 50% extra XP for like 2 hours, right? Which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you can get 10 Perfect Roe and then you craft a bunch of Sigic Ambrosia, you craft 10 Sigic Ambrosia, you now have 20 hours of 1.5 times XP. And XP has become even more valuable over the last couple years because, companions can be affected by your double XP. Your weapon lines and your skills are also affected by, increased XP. So there's a lot of things that, XP can really help you out even if you're already max level. So, yeah, it's definitely worth fishing right now. I probably won't again just because I'm not really interested in fishing, and I've got more than enough double XP scrolls to get my alts leveled up. But I do know some people who have said that they're going to spend this time fishing, and I wish them the best. If you are out there and you're fishing right now, I am manifesting that you will get your Master Angler achievement. But as for us, we're just gonna be doing some XP grinding, get our alts leveled up. Yeah, I think overall, I'm really enjoying the event. Even despite the chaos that is trying to farm boxes, it's nice to see so many people on ESO. Like obviously dolmens are always crowded, but like even when I just spawn in and I go to elsewhere or Lanumbra or something like that, right? I always see so many people now. Um, yeah, this is just the Alakir Desert right here. This is actually the full map of Tamriel. And you can see all of these individual things right here, all these individual spaces are all different zones you can go to. And actually, this looks really cluttered. Um, in the next update, update 45, I actually made a video about it on my YouTube channel. They are going to fix that, and it's going to look a lot more clean. I think that update is coming out, I want to say sometime like mid-March-ish? It's on the PTS right now. If you're interested in kind of seeing some of the things that are featured in that, I do have my YouTube channel linked with all my other links in my bio. Yeah, I'm excited for update 45. I think it's going to be a really good one. Just from reading some of the discourse online, talking to people, a lot of people are very excited for a lot of the changes coming, and including myself. The prologue quest, I think, is gonna pull a lot of people in. I think it's gonna, engage a lot of players and get us ready for whatever story is coming this year. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that, and also not seeing all of this every single time you open the map. See, and I don't know if anyone actually saw that, but it is a miracle. We got a box, people. We got a box. Recipe, treasure map, very nice, very nice. Let's see what level? 36. All right, so we're making good progress. I definitely think that we'll be done with the Necromancer this stream for sure. And then oh, that was what I was talking about earlier. At some point, I am probably going to swap over to my alts. Because I tried to run some Battlegrounds this morning, but because PvP isn't dropping any boxes, there aren't really a whole lot of people online doing Battlegrounds. But I really want to get on my other 3 characters. I want to get this passive right here so that I can get Major Gallop. Because, if you know anyone who has used a horse without Major Gallop, you might as well just get off and walk at that point. Let's see, we'll hit him with a little Frozen Colossus here. Oh, a little early on the dismount there. For some reason, I thought it was a targeted ability. Ignore that. Nobody saw that. Nobody clipped that. I didn't waste my ult. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Alright. Okay, these are level 2. Oh, I can morph that. Let's go ahead. Let's see, what are the morphs? Deals disease damage. Increases the duration of major foam. Yeah, it definitely increases the duration of major foam. Okay. You did not see that, Trey. You saw nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, in terms of the characters that I still need to level up, so I'm working on my Necro right now. I do still need to level up my Arcanist, my Sorcerer, and my Dragon Knight. If you happen to not see yesterday's stream, I was talking about how for a very long time in playing ESO, I was almost exclusively a, well, I shouldn't say almost, I was exclusively a Templar main. It wasn't until I had more than 1,000 hours in this game that I actually made a second character. And even then, I put most of my focus into my, Nightblade and my Warden whenever I had made them. So I'm trying to create one healer of every class. And so far, it's going well. It's going to take us a long time to get there, Like, we're still not completely done with our Nightblade and our Warden. And even beyond that, we have, 4 more characters to level and get all the skill points for and all that. But, it's a journey. You guys will be able to see it. You guys will be able to see me stream it and see the evolution of it happen over time. And then one day, I'll have it all done, and what will I do then? I have no idea. I'll probably, stream my daily stuff, right? Running through a dungeon, little battlegrounds, knocking out Infinite Archive, going hunting a dragon, stuff like that. Oh, and in case anyone is wondering, maybe you don't typically play the game, or maybe if you happen to be newer to the game. So the reason that we run dolmens in the Alakir Desert, which is this area right here that we're in, is because they are very, very predictable. You can very easily figure out, whether it's going clockwise or counterclockwise, right? Like, for the past day or so, it's been going clockwise, and actually, it may always do that. I don't know, I don't typically farm dolmens that often, but it goes clockwise. You can see there's one right here, and one right here. And the Alakir Desert pretty much always has one dolmen up, nearly at all times. Finally, the most prevalent reason that people farm here is because you can see here the way shrines are very, very close to all 3 of the dolmens. So it's a very quick and easy to run between them. And so that's why a lot of people will farm here, because it is pretty much the fastest and most consistent way of farming dolmens. There are dolmens in pretty much every zone. Oh, I guess I don't have them. You can't see them on this character because I haven't found them yet. But there are dolmens in pretty much every base game zone, and then there are other incursion events in other zones as well. But the Alakir Desert is definitely the most consistent and the quickest for sure. And again, the nice thing is about farming dolmens, You don't really need to have a good build or anything like that. You know, it's very easy. Most of the time, other players will do the heavy lifting for you. Um, or even if, you know, even if they are also low level, I mean, if you have, you know, 20 or 30 low level characters all sitting together, then that's going to be still a pretty good amount of damage going out. So you don't have to worry too much about having a really good build or anything like that. You can just kind of chill, throw out some healing, get a couple light attacks in, and you'll be good to go. You know, you'll get plenty of XP from it. Again, not the fastest XP method. If anyone is interested, the fastest current XP farm in the game is Black Rose Prison. It's an arena found in Murkmire. Scroll down, Murkmire right here. Black Rose Prison right there. Um, if you know, go through Black Rose Prison solo or with one other person, ideally one other person, if you go into the first arena, the second wave of enemies, you just want to farm that over and over again. You'll kill pretty much the entire second wave, and then the last enemy you let kill you, it resets you, and then you just do that over and over again. Now, the thing about Black Rose Prison, though, is that you do need to have a little bit of a good build. You know, I like to pride myself on being a pretty good ESO player for the most part. You know, I'm not God's gift to ESO or anything, but I'm a pretty good ESO player, and even I will admit that, you know, it's not very noob friendly. You know, that's gonna be, you know, more so like you have a friend who can carry you through, or you've got a really solid build going and you just need to level up some skills or a companion or something like that. That would be my recommendation. Um, but you know, some people, I'm sure you can find some builds and some people online who are out there soloing Black Rose Prison at like level 5 or something. I don't know. Those people are better than me. So, you know, they would know better than I am. I'm just a humble healer. Oh, level 36. Yeah, it definitely goes a little bit slower once you start hitting these higher levels. But it's still not bad, you know. 7.3k experience. So probably right about a little over 10. It's like 12 or 13 per level. So, you know, once you get past, you know, your level like 25-ish, it starts slowing down a little bit, but again, still easier than going and doing something else. Plus, you get tons of Fighters Guild XP, and you get tons of jewelry, which jewelry crafting is one of the slower ways, or is one of the slower crafting lines to level up, so having a whole bunch of jewelry is pretty nice. Oh yeah, and Craig, since I've been seeing you in chat a little bit, how is the audio? The balancing and everything sound okay? Not hearing clicks, not hearing anything weird coming from the mic or anything like that. Everything sounds good for the most part. Go, another chest. Okay. Here. Oh, sorry, I was looking at chat. Whoops. Let me out. All of the audio is a little quiet? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll try to mess around with it a little bit for the next stream. Yeah, I'm still getting used to all the audio stuff. But that's good. As long as it's not anything like egregious, we can thug it out for this stream, and then I'll mess with the settings and see. I've been meaning to do like more like tutorials and stuff like that on audio and whatnot. I'll get around to it eventually. Maybe I'll look at some stuff tomorrow. So I've got that jury duty tomorrow, so I'll probably be sitting in a room for a little bit with nothing to do. So I'll try to expand my knowledge a little bit. Cool. Okay. Sounds good. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you know what? That's something we haven't done yet. Let's try to get into a Dolmen. So you actually get a little more XP if you are in a group setting. So ideally, if there's a group that has an available spot, you can get in and get a little more XP. That is always nice. Hey, another level. That's perfect. Eight. Little frozen Colossus. He didn't even get to finish his animation. Yeah, for anyone who may be just now tuning in or, just seeing this part in the VOD, we were just doing a little alt leveling today. I am going to be, after this, I will probably make this like a 3-hour stream. I'm working on a YouTube video after this. Should have that going out tomorrow morning. First thing, hopefully, if I get it out on time. I've been pretty good lately. I'm hoping to stick to that. But I'm going to be talking about add-ons and stuff like that. One of the coolest things is that Update 45, the next update that's coming out, is bringing add-on support for consoles, which I think is super cool. I'm really happy for all my console friends out there. I know there are a few pretty notable content creators as well who are console players, so I'm excited for them. So I'm going to make a little video about some of my favorite add-ons and what do I use and how do I make my screen look the way that it does and stuff like that. I get a lot of questions about my add-ons on my YouTube videos, which I'm very flattered with. I'm glad that people enjoy, the add-ons and the way that I have everything set up. So I just figured I'd make a little video about that, getting to talk to you guys about that for a little bit. Hopefully help out my future console add-on people. And then other than that, for the pretty much the foreseeable future, we have a ton of build videos going out. Um, yeah, like pretty much, pretty much just a bunch of build videos going out after that. Um, I really liked. I was really proud of the build video that I put out a couple weeks ago. Um, but I do feel like I could be a bit more specific. So I think we're gonna do like more individualized breakdowns of each of the three healer builds that I talked about, rather than having one video that encompasses all of them. So we'll be working on that as well. I will have a non-ESO video going out as well. We're going to talk about, have a little Overwatch conversation. I know most people are here for my ESO content, but you know, if you enjoy my non-ESO content too, then we will have a little Overwatch video going out relatively soon. So lots and lots of stuff coming to the main YouTube channel, and then of course I'm going to try to stream more regularly as well. Yeah, lots of good stuff coming. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I've got videos planned out from pretty much now through, I'd say, like the end of February, roughly, maybe a little before that. But yeah, we've got a lot of really awesome things happening both in and out of ESO. Lots going on, so I'm really excited. Really excited. And more importantly, I'm also really excited to finally get these alts leveled up. I have had these characters sitting here, just sitting at like level 1 for so long now. I'm so excited that like a double XP event is here and I can finally just go ahead and rip off the band-aid, get these guys leveled up. I talked about it yesterday on stream. There are so many people at these dolmens that like there's a little bit of lag every time you complete a dolmen. And every time I'm like, "Oh, is it am I going to crash? Is it happening?" I've fortunately, I'm going to knock on wood when I say this, I have never actually had a crash when playing this game. But there's a first time for everything, I suppose. Let's see, what level are we? 37. We are getting there. We are getting there. Think after this one, I am going to go ahead and swap over to... We'll probably swap over to my Arcanist next. We'll take a little bit of time to level him, but more importantly, I do want to try to get a Battlegrounds match in for each of my characters that I haven't gotten to yet, so that we can just go ahead and get that out of the way, because during the weekday it's going to be a little harder to find a Battlegrounds match. We'll see. You know, we'll see how long it takes. I figured, you know, I can just run these while I'm waiting for a Battlegrounds match. You know, we'll see how long it takes. One thing to note to anyone who may be watching live or catching this later, I am not a PvP player. Um, when I load into those Battlegrounds matches, especially at as low of a level as I will be, um, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. We're gonna be doing our best out here. Okay, so you know, just bear that in mind as we find a Battlegrounds match. All right, I'm gonna swap characters right over here. Just one sec. Then we will just continue our grind while we wait. Here we go. Arcanist time. And queue up for Battlegrounds. Queue up for Battlegrounds. There we go. We'll head back to the Alakir Desert and keep on grinding. So, this one. So yeah, you can see here, you know, in case you, if you happen to remember what it looks like when I was riding with my Necromancer, it is much slower on my Arcanist. Because I don't have this skill right here, continuous attack. It's a passive that you get that does some cool PvP stuff. I don't really care about it that much. 99% of people who get that skill, though, get it for the passive that always gives you Major Gallop, which Major Gallop increases your mount speed by 30%. That is pretty much a must in this game, because these mounts, like, I've even got my mount speed maxed right now, and this is still pretty slow. So hopefully we will find a Battlegrounds relatively soon, because I think we should be, like, with how close we are to leveling up that skill line, I think we honestly should get it to level 3. Whether we win or lose the Battlegrounds, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that. But I think whether we win or lose, we should still be able to get that skill. I haven't used this yet. It's so cool. I love the Arcanist. I can't wait to get the Arcanist leveled up. I'm going to have so much fun messing around with this guy. It's going to be awesome. Nice. And here we go. It is so slow. Oh my gosh. Come on, little horsey. You're weird, like, apocrypha monster looking thing. Come on, we can do it. How long has it been? Okay, it's only been a few minutes. Sometimes it can take, you know, 5 to 10 minutes to find a Battlegrounds match on slower days. Normally on a weekend, it's like 2 minutes. But, yeah, because you don't get any reward boxes, you don't get any of the Pan-Tamriel boxes from Battlegrounds, I think a lot of people are not probably queuing up for them right now. Which is understandable. I don't blame them. But we can just, you know, let the queue run until we, you know, find a match. We only need 15 other people. It is the 8v8 one, right? Oh, whoops. Yeah, it is the 8v8. So, we just need 15 other people, and we'll be good. Hop into a match. And again, I think whether we win or lose, we should get what we need out of this. There's this guy right here. Anyone who happened to see yesterday's stream, This guy has been here since before I got here yesterday. Bro has been here. Bro lives here now. I think is what's going on. Um, yeah. I I saw him alive for like 2 minutes, and then they were back to being dead. So you know, you know how it goes at the Dolmens. All right, back to it. Let's see, what are we at now? Oof, 5 minutes. I think it also doesn't help that this is a below 50, below level 50 battlegrounds. I'm gonna eat my words now. Forget that I said anything. No, below level 50 battlegrounds do tend to be a little bit slower. Um, they don't have as many people. I think because game is 10 years old now. Most of the dedicated player base is going to be above level 50. Even the people with a lot of alts generally will have them above level 50 pretty quickly. And a lot of people don't like queuing for battlegrounds until they are above level 50, which I understand. If I wasn't trying to get the continuous attack skill, I would probably not have been doing this. But getting that skill will help us farm the dolmens a little bit faster, a little easier. So we'll enjoy a little battlegrounds match, whether we win or lose. In fact, I'm gonna change up the title real quick. Battlegrounds. There we go. Okay, I think that should give us a full team. Sometimes there's a bug where like it'll throw you into a battlegrounds match and there won't be a full team, and then you'll just sit here for 5 minutes until the game kicks you out. It's gotten better, but like the whenever the battleground changes first went live, it was really bad for a while. So people weren't a fan of that, but I think they've made it a little bit better. Also with the green flames behind me, yeah, yeah, that's good. Good drip right there. No, I don't. I'm not too big into fashion and all that. I just tried to make him look like an arcanist. I think it's okay. All right, here we go. It is chaos. I think it's. I've gotten chaos ball quite a bit lately, but I like chaos ball. It's good for lower level stuff, because if you can get control of that chaos ball and that chaos ball, you can get a cool transformation that can give you a pretty big edge whenever you're in these lower level battlegrounds. I'm gonna take that. Oh, there they are. No, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. I got it. That was really close. Oh boy. I have stumbled into the wrong neighborhood, I think. Come on, let me heal him. I got you, buddy. Okay. We're good. Pardon me. Don't mind me. I'm just coming through. Okay. We have one, but they have two, so we do need to fix that. Yep. They're coming for me next. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Keep this guy healed. I'm gonna go down here, but I'm gonna get out of here first. Nope, they got it. Yeah, I was probably playing a little aggressive there, but fine. There we go. Got one. Alright, let's take this one back. Ooh, we are probably not taking that one back. Yeah, they're bunkered in over there. Ooh. There we go. We got one. Ooh, but I do not think we're going to win this one. I'll take that. Thank you. Ooh. I was not expecting that Necromancer ult. My goodness. I got you. Yeah, it's, you know, and honestly, sorry, Trey, I don't know how long ago you sent that message. I can't say that I'm particularly a fan of PvP in this game either. Um, it's grown on me more over the years. It's not like I hate it. It's just not my favorite thing to do. Um, but the thing about PvP and ESO is that literally, like, three of the best healing skills in the entire game come from the PvP line. Like this ultimate, and this skill are like required for healers. So unfortunately, despite me not being a big fan of PvP, I do have to play a lot of it. Because the PvP lines are very prevalent for healer builds. But it's okay. If you just run a daily battlegrounds every now and then, like it should come pretty fast. At least getting the skills you need to max out the lines, it'll take a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, they're probably gonna win this, but that's okay, because again, I think we just need to complete a battlegrounds match. I don't think we actually need to win one. I'm taunting you. Come here. Ooh, that is not good. I'm gonna... Oh my gosh. Folks, I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Oh my gosh. I was not ready for that, bro. Holy mackerel. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, a lot of the stuff got dropped. Yeah, they're definitely gonna win this, but that's okay. Like I said, think we should be good you know, if we just play one. Okay, well, not bad. You know, second place, we'll take that, or second position on the leaderboard, we'll take that. All right, cool. So level 17. We'll take that. Assault increased to 3. Beautiful. Which means we got Major Gallop. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, so we'll just drop this one off back in Northern Elsewhere. I'll swap over to the sorcerer, and we'll just do that again. Oh, and actually, you know what? Let's talk to Riven first. No, no moment for you. We'll talk to our homie over here. Knock out that quest. Yep. Blah blah blah. Thank you. And we're good. Oh, yep. Good to go there. All right. On to the sorcerer. Oh, wait. First, sorry. One more thing. Gotta get that. Okay, now on to the sorcerer. So we'll just do that again. And we have confirmed, yes, that all we need to do is participate in a Battlegrounds. We don't actually need to win to get up to Alliance rank 3 or Assault and Support rank 3. So that's good. Because I don't expect my Sorcerer is going to do too much better than my Arcanist. Alright. Dolmen over here. And let's go. Never mind, let's turn around. Okay, cool. That one did not take long. All right. Well, I can say that. Let's see, what have I got going on here? Not a whole lot. Yeah, this build will probably not be much better uh, than our Arcanist, but we should be fine. You know, we'll try to keep some people healed. We'll throw out a couple heavy attacks here and there, and then we'll wrap it up with the Dragon Knight, and then just head back to our normal Necromancer farming. And then I'll go ahead and change the title back as well, because we'll be just sticking to Dolmens after that. But you know, Battlegrounds kind of gives us something to do, something to break up the monotony a little bit. All right, Crazy King. This is different game mode than last time. I'll be honest, I barely know what these skills do, but I know that I see enemy health bar go down and teammate health bar go up, so I'm doing something right. This is like the most under 50 Battlegrounds that I've ever seen. We're all just running around just throwing skills out. Nobody knows what they're doing. Let me see. Pardon me, gentlemen. Don't mind me. Oh, okay. Please do mind me. Oh. I had 3 of them chase after me. I think they saw what I was doing. That's fine. The next one, yep, will probably spawn up there. I'm just gonna go grab it. I'm not gonna be much use in a fight, but I can go sit on a flag. That is something that I can do. wasted my ult there. Oh, what did he hit me with minor maim? I haven't seen that skill in PvP in forever. Alright, again, I can stand on a flag. That is something I can do. My summon come out? Okay, cool. Oh, and we got a little werewolf friend. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, the whole team's over here now. Did they kill my summon? No, he's still over there. He's still putting in work. Yeah, I do not do very much damage or very much healing, but you know, once I like have a character who's like, you know, max level, and I have all the gear that I need and all the skills that I need, I'm not a bad PvP player. Like I can do a pretty good job of keeping the team healed and keeping everyone up. But it's before that is the problem, you know? Ooh, someone is after me. Going invisible isn't gonna... I know what you're doing. Going invisible is not gonna help you. Okay, but getting stunned with no stamina, that will help you. That will in fact do a pretty good job of making sure I die. That's okay, as long as we keep capturing these flags, you know, it won't be too long of a match. Yeah, the lack of stamina can definitely be an issue in below 50 BGs, especially because I don't typically run Echoing Vigor on my PvP setups. I typically like to save my stamina exclusively for breaking free and things like that. So it's, you know, kind of a little to my detriment. But you know, we're doing okay. You know, we as a team, we're winning, and whether we win or lose, you know, as long as we complete the match, then we'll get what we came for. Very nice. Oh, he's up. He's all the way up there. No, come back. Come back, my friend. Man, my clan fear does not fear anything. Bro is going in. He does not care. Okay, got someone on me. They still chasing me? Oh my gosh, they sure are. Are they gonna chase me all the way up here? I bet they do. Yup. It's the same guy. That guy really did not like me. I don't even think I've killed him or anything. Okay, yeah, that's too many people. Oh my gosh. I'm out here playing Dead by Daylight. Alright, 2 flags over here. Go ahead and grab these. Oh, he's back. He was waiting for me. Oh, there's 2 of them now. No, I can't take that flag. Yeah, we should probably leave now. Very nice. Alright, that's another one down. Okay, cool. Now we just need to do that on the old Dragon Knight. Then we'll be good to go. Alright, I'll take that. Oh, and we can morph that one. Increase health and damage. The powerful AoE, which always applies concussion. Ooh, I like it. Okay, and finally, there we go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... So. Very nice. Alright, that's another one down. We'll get this guy situated. Swap over to the old Dragon Knight to do this one more time, and then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Let me see, can anything else be morphed? Good. Okay, yeah, looks like we are good. Alright, last battlegrounds. And then every single one of my characters will have Major Gallop, which will be so, so nice. This one's active. Never mind. Let me remind myself, what is this one? Limiting incoming damage, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. All right. And, done. Hey. Well, yeah, we'll just wait for this next Battlegrounds to pop. That'll be that. And yeah, luckily we're making pretty good progress, you know, level 17. I think level 17 is now my lowest level character, which is nice. You know, this event is still going on for, like I said, I think another like 9 days or something like that. So I'm, you know, I really do think that we'll be able to do it. I think we'll be able to finish up all of our leveling by then. And then, yeah, we're good to go. If I have time to stream any more of that this week, I sure will. You know, we've still got a little while to go left on this stream. We're in no rush to stop. Um, but after that, you know, throughout the week, I don't know. I may have time. If I do, I'll let you guys know in advance. Of course, I'll try to to do that. I didn't do that yesterday. I was just like, hey, I'm live, by the way. Yeah, I'll let y'all know in advance. Um, you know, if I'm able to find some time to stream throughout the week. But yeah. There we go. We are gonna... I will probably be able to dedicate, like, a whole stream just to doing treasure maps. With how many treasure maps that we get from this event, I'm gonna have a whole day of just farming treasure maps. And I'll definitely do that before the event ends, because I know treasure maps are dropping a little better stuff right now. Like, I think you have a higher likelihood of getting something a little more rare. So I'll probably do that sometime next weekend, because I think the event ends not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. This one's taking a little longer to pop. We're already at 6 minutes. That's alright. This is our last one that we gotta do. Like I said, win or lose, you know, as long as we are able to get into one, we will be good to go. There we go. Alright, we found it. Last one, ladies and gents. Last one, we'll make it count. Like I said, I can't promise that it's going to be the most exceptional PvP gameplay that you've ever seen before. But this will be our last battlegrounds, and then we'll be good. We'll finally have every one of our characters will have Major Gallop. Can someone tell me what to do? the most under 50 battlegrounds experience. This is going to be a fun one. I can actually, we might not, we still don't have a full team. Hopefully someone has just taken a little bit to look, like join in. You know, hopefully, oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Yep. Waiting for players, and then match should start pretty soon. And we got Chaos Ball. I've been getting a lot of Chaos Ball lately. I don't know if anybody else, you know, in chat or watching this later or whatever. I don't know if anyone else is big into PvP, but I've been getting a lot of Chaos Ball lately. Like mainly with the, you know, 8v8 mode. Yeah, I don't mind it. I like Chaos Ball. I don't know. Sometimes I kind of like Crazy King a little better. I enjoy it just a little bit more, or even just like Domination. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Match is starting. All right, I'm just gonna go for that middle one right up here. That is Sigil of Ultimate. Never mind. Oh my gosh, they beat me up here so much. Oh my gosh. Wow, that ult is amazing. There's no... If I was using literally any other class, I wouldn't have survived that. There's no shot. Alright, so we got two. Good, good, good. Oh, come on, finish that guy off. Yeah, there we go. Let's get this one too. They're making a beeline for us now. There we go. This is so intense for no reason. Why are there so many? There's so much happening. I cannot believe that this guy's held onto the wall for this long. Oof, they got me. We're doing good though. I mean, we're consistently holding on to 2 out of the 3. If we can just do that, then, you know, it's an easy win for us. Pop my ult there. Yep, because there's a lot happening right now. I will say that is the nicest thing about playing Dragon Knight, though, is just like their defensive utility is insane. Like, absolutely ridiculous defenses. And especially like once I get this guy like fully kitted out as a proper healer, I'm gonna be nearly unkillable, you know? Like, it's gonna be insane. You can't tell what's happening. I know, there is so much happening. I'll take that, thanks. Yeah, it is very fast-paced ESO PvP. Like, it's an MMO, right? So it's not gonna be like, Call of Duty level fast or anything, but for an MMO, it has a very, very fast-paced PvP. Especially, like if you head into Imperial City or Cyrodiil or something, sometimes an entire battle can happen in like literally like 3 seconds. It is crazy. There we go. Come on, come on. Keep me alive, keep me alive. Yes, thank you. Oh, I still went down. They were able to get me through my ultimate. Hey, that's okay, though. We picked up... Oh, we have all 3? Oh, that's huge. That is huge. We will start losing some people. Just a sec. Oh, no, they took it. Oh, I really thought that I had it. Shoot. Yeah, the defense on Dragon Knight is just absolutely insane. Like, I probably won't really care about playing Dragon Knight that much for, like, PvE healing, but for PvP healing, I'm excited to play Dragon Knight. Because, like, I've seen some really good Dragon Knight healers before, like, in PvP, and it is insane. I completely forgot I had the ball. I was like, man, why are they targeting me so hard? I had the ball. I way overextended there. That was totally my fault. But I've got ult up now, so I'll see if I can't sneak in there and grab something. Ooh. Okay. We're going this way. I'm going to try to cut him off over here. There we go. All right, we are winning. We are almost there. Man, that guy is fast. Jeez. It's okay. We should still win this. Even if we're only able to keep one for the rest of the match, we should still win this. Oh, and we did manage to take another one back. Yeah, we got this. We got this. There we go. Yeah. I'll take that. And this should be good. I should be able to hold it until we win. See, once we get up to like 490, I'll go ahead and pop ult. And then that should pretty much guarantee our victory. I don't see anyone yet. I'm actually gonna wait a couple extra seconds. I'll wait until I see someone, because I know someone will try to run this way in the last second. You know, I'll just go ahead and pop it now. Yep. That way we are safe and we win. Very nice. All right. Second spot again. Very, very good. Love to see it. Okay. And that also means that got that and we got that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I think I can morph my ultimate now, right? Yeah, what are the morphs? When activated, nearby allies gain a damage shield, deals poison damage. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. And we'll grab those. Go drop our friend here off elsewhere. And then we will go ahead and swap back over to our necromancer. All right, perfect. Okay, and I'll change the title back because we will just get back to our usual dolmen farming. There we go, and back on the old necromancer. Okay. I'm going to go park myself on one of these dolmens out here. I am going to go run and use the restroom for like 2 minutes. And then I will be right back. But I'm just going to go drop myself on this dolmen because I imagine by the time I get back, this one will be going on. Okay, so I will be back in like 2 minutes. Okay, we are back. Wait, and I'm assuming this dolmen is... Oh, yeah, that one's going on. I might actually have time to get over there. I think I'm gonna try to get over there. Yeah, I make it. And there we go. Another one down. Let's see, what level are we right now on this guy? I think it was like 30, 37. Okay, cool. 13 levels away. 13. Which, to be honest, I don't know how long that's going to take. could be a little bit. That's okay. I'd be willing to bet that, like I said, I'd be willing to bet that we finish Necromancer up before stream is over. And then, you know, I'll probably have the rest done before this time next. Cool, cool. Rushing shock is up to 3. Alright. Almost on to the next round of skills. Let's see, I think Fighter's Guild is pretty close too, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, Fighter's Guild is very close. We're already up to 9 on that. Oh, yep. Glad I saw that in chat. Let me see if I can find a Dolmen group. Get a little extra XP going. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, I think ideally you get the most amount of XP from just having one other person with you. I don't remember the exact numbers behind it, but yeah, being in a group is always helpful for getting a little extra XP. Wait, that is another one down. Yeah, I know, not the most exciting thing that we're doing, but this is nice and chill. I enjoy having a nice, calm, chill stream. You know, we just walk around, get some XP, vibe. Next weekend, you know, like I said, we'll probably have everything, everybody leveled, so probably do something a little more exciting. I don't know, maybe we will try to farm some boxes next weekend if, you know, if that's something we're able to do. we'll we'll see. We'll see kind of what the landscape looks like, because a lot of people will kind of drop off of the event by then. You know, they'll kind of get what they came for, and then they'll either play a little less frequently or they'll just go play something else altogether. Um, so you know, maybe next weekend we'll have a pretty good opportunity to go farm some boxes somewhere. If you yourself are wondering, you know, how you might be able to farm some boxes, I do have a video guide of it, about it on my main YouTube channel. So feel free to check that out if you're interested. But otherwise, though, yeah, I mean, you know, we'll probably hopefully be done with all the leveling by next week, and we'll do a little box farming, maybe do some questing if we get tired of farming boxes, something like that, you know? We are almost done gathering all of our skill points on my Nightblade. Like, we're, like, close, you know? Well, not, like, super close. We pretty much have every skill point from every zone up to Clockwork City. So we've got a little over 10 zones. A little over 10 more zones to knock out their zone quests. And then we're done. We are done on our Nightblade. He will be fully kitted up. And then I think we'll finish up our Warden, because our Warden is mostly there. Like, not as far as the Nightblade, but made pretty good progress on the Warden, so we'll work on him next, get them finished up, and then we can just kind of take our time with everybody else. But Necromancer, or sorry, not Necromancer, but Warden and Nightblade are the meta healer classes right now. So I really want to make sure that they are fully kitted up, and then I'll just kind of, you know, I'll get around to the other classes. I'll make slow progress on them. I'm not quite as concerned with getting them fully kitted up, you know. Well, you know, I haven't even checked my inventory. Okay, 173. We'll have to do a little inventory management before the end of stream, I'm sure. Well, probably, sorry, not even before the end of stream, like probably within the next, you know, 15 or so minutes, we'll probably need to do some inventory management. .37, and we should get level 38 with the next one. Alright, level 38. Let's see, what do I get from that? Other skill points, tailors, and unlocked. I think that was Wayrest too. What are we at? Threes all around. How much was that? 42 minutes? 42 minutes exactly on my double XP. And I do have more. I did bring more, right? I thought I had some. Yeah, I've got a couple left over from yesterday. Okay, cool. I didn't even see that box. Oh, cool. Give me that. Very nice. Oh, I've got a treasure map that spawned in right here. Very nice. I'll get that eventually. For now, we'll head over here. Actually, what am I sitting at now for inventory? 181? Alright, I've still got a little bit of time. You can hear my cat yelling at me outside the door. They're like, Father, let me in. I tried. I told her. I said, hey, you know, I'm gonna close the door now. Alright, you get in or out. You gotta pick one. And she was like, no, I'll stay out here. Now she regrets that decision. It's alright. I'll let her in after stream, and she's just a little Velcro kitty. She loves attention. We'll head over here. I'm gonna get like close to the dolmen, and then I'm gonna do some inventory management. And it is gonna be so satisfying. This is like my favorite part right here. So we'll head right on up here. Pull out the old decon person. And now we just... We're probably going to have to do this in 2 sections because there are so many things in my inventory right now. And honestly, this is one of the nice things about dolmen farming is just how quickly you can get jewelry from doing this. Is jewelry crafting takes forever to level up, but if you can just decon a whole bunch of jewelry like that, oh, that is so satisfying. Am I taking damage? Oh my gosh, I am. Anyway, I've got a few more things to construct. Level 15 jewelry crafting. From level 1 to 15, literally, from like an hour of work. It's so great. I think I remember this was how I ended up getting my jewelry crafting to level 50 on my Templar, is I just ran dolmens forever. Like, I just ran so many dolmens and got so much jewelry from it. And then you just deconstruct it all, and you get level 50. Eventually, after a long time. Yeah, and then, like, my crafting skill lines, you know, like, on some of my characters, I've already gotten the main 3, you know, blacksmithing, clothing, woodworking. Those are easy to get to level 50. Jewelry crafting takes a little bit. Enchanting takes a while, probably around the same amount as jewelry crafting. The 2 that I'm not looking forward to is provisioning and alchemy, because you can deconstruct things that you find in the world to level up most things. You can't do that with alchemy and provisioning. You have to sit there and craft every single thing that will get you up to level 50. Which isn't bad. Like, it's not that it takes a while, but it does use a lot of resources. And I've got to do that for, you know, now I think 6 characters. So that's gonna be a lot of resources right there. I've got the gold that I could probably just replace most of what I use if necessary. I've probably got more food than I could ever really realistically use, you know, but still, I'm very much a, like, if I'm using a whole bunch of stuff, that's not good. You know, like, I'm losing a bunch of it. Even if I know I'm never going to use it, if I have to use it, then that's not good. But alchemy in particular is just, I don't know. I've never been big into alchemy whenever it comes to, like, any video game, honestly. Like, even in like Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, all those games as well. I don't know. I've just never been big into alchemy. I always feel like there's so many, like, potions and junk that you can find in the world that I've never really felt the need to craft any potions. Um, I understand, like, especially in Skyrim, you can make some pretty, like, disgustingly OP potions, but I don't know. Alchemy was always boring to me. I don't know if that makes me a terrible wizard or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. Never really got into alchemy, and I'm not really looking forward to re-leveling all of it up on ESO either. And I would say, you know, maybe I just use, like, some crowns to buy the skill lines or something, but I'm already doing that with sky shards. Like, the next time my ESO Plus renews, because I do it by the year, the next time my ESO Plus renews, which is in May, I'm probably just gonna buy all the Cyrodiil and Imperial City sky shards on my other characters, because, like, you know, having to walk into the Imperial City is already something that I don't want to do, let alone finding all the sky shards in there. Um, so I'll probably just do that. So, you know, I don't want to wait until the next ESO Plus renews after that to level up crafting lines. That I could just, you know, burn some crafting materials and level up on my own. Oh, let's get a little more buff food going. Get that crown refreshing drink.
From your sanctuary unbound fell, I summon you, Lord Gragas Volant. The skins of those you love will fly as my banner.
And I think that I just used my last crown refreshing drink on this character, so I will grab a few more out of my bank. Crown refreshing drinks aren't exactly the best buff food in the world, but I like to use them on my low level characters because, like, A, they help with recovery, which you don't have a whole lot of as a low level character, and B, um, I have 325 of them. I don't really want these. So I'm going to use them. I can't really use them like on my main characters, like if I'm running like actual content, like a trial or something, I'm not gonna use this. So I just throw my crown refreshing drinks on my low level characters who aren't really doing anything important so that I can just use them.
When oath bounds are weak, there is pain, and shame, and darkness. When you destroy the next,
All right, another one down. And you know what? We're just running around, knocking these out. Um, I gotta say, I'm very very happy. This has been a really good stream. Like I've just been, I've been glancing over, looking at viewer numbers, and I've seen a lot of people today. This has been really really good. Like, thank you, thank you all for like being here and watching. I think Trey, you're in here. You've always been a really good supporter of the channel, man. So I really appreciate that. You're a good friend. Um, and to anyone who's just been lurking and hanging out and watching, like, thank you so much. Like, I've seen a very noticeable uptick in viewership today, and I really appreciate that. It's been awesome. And, I kind of talked about it yesterday. Like, I have really, really enjoyed being part of the ESO community. Like, I have had such a good experience, like, with, interacting with the community, interacting with content, like other content creators in the community. Um, like my ESO healer video getting posted in an article from ZOS themselves, like just all these things, man. Like I've been having a blast. This is awesome. So like just a quick little thank you for everyone, because like this has been great. Today's been a good stream. And I know, like I said, I know it's not the most exciting stream in the world, but it's a pretty chill one, and I enjoy having some nice chill streams where we can just have little community days. We sit and just relax, do something chill and easy, and just kind of put our thoughts out there, talk about whatever we're feeling. Yeah, no, this has been really great. I really appreciate you guys. We'll continue to do this. We're sitting at right about 2 hours. So we'll continue to do this right up until about the 3 hour mark. And then I'll get going so that I can go ahead and get this video out for you guys. Well, the video will go out tomorrow morning. But I want to get it done tonight so that I can schedule it to be posted tomorrow morning. I kind of talked about it yesterday as well a little bit. I've noticed that whenever I schedule my videos to go out ahead of time, like if I finish it on Sunday and I schedule it to go out Monday morning, I notice that they tend to do a little bit better. So I think I'm gonna try to get in a better habit of doing that. Doing like making the video and then setting it to go out a little bit later. I'm not exactly sure why, to be honest with you. I have no idea. But it is, maybe it's completely anecdotal, but like it's a trend that I've noticed. So I'm going to keep it up because it seems to be working very well, especially after, the last video that I posted, the Pan-Tamriel Event guide. That one has done exceptionally well. That is probably my second best video that I've ever posted in terms of performance. So, definitely expect more videos like that for sure. And expect me to continue to do the having a more consistent time of when things will be posted. And, ooh, I thought that might have been it right there. I was like, uh-oh, that might be it. Yeah, we get a little bit of lag each time we complete it, just because of how many people are here in the Alakir Desert. But a small part of me wonders, like, oh, is it gonna crash? Is this gonna be it for me? Is it over? But no, we're good. We haven't crashed yet, so keeping my fingers crossed for that. I might be able to stream tomorrow. I was just thinking about it. I might be able to stream tomorrow, depending on what time I get out. 'Cause like I mentioned earlier, I've got jury duty tomorrow, um, and there's a decent likelihood that I don't get selected. There's a decent likelihood that I do. So I don't know. We'll kind of see how it goes. But if I can get out at a decent enough time, I might do a stream tomorrow. If not, then not a big deal. I'll stream whenever I can. But if you're someone who frequents the channel, then maybe be on the lookout for any announcements or anything tomorrow. I'll let you guys know ahead of time. I won't just start without telling y'all. I'll give myself a little bit of prep time. But yeah, no, I'll let y'all know. So be on the lookout for maybe any announcements or anything like that. Oh, and sorry, I didn't mean to. Hopefully, didn't jump scare anyone there. One thing I was thinking about, like just now, um, next Saturday's stream. So like Saturday the whatever it is, I don't know what day it is. Like next Saturday, um, that stream may be up in the air. Uh, I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to stream that day. I will keep you guys updated. Um, I've got something going on that I'm helping out my folks with. Um, I'm not exactly sure what time that is though. So I'm hoping at worst that maybe it's just a short stream, but like I said, I'll keep y'all updated. I'll keep y'all in the loop. You already know. Right, and that is another one down. Yeah, and we've definitely slowed down with the dolmens now in terms of leveling. Seems like I'm only getting around 10% XP per completion, which is a little slow. But realistically, it's not that bad. Plus, one thing that I have been doing since the event started, um, I will also run my daily random dungeon each day. And with the double XP plus an XP boost, that can, that can be at least a few levels right there per day. Um, so even though the Dolmen's farming is going a little slow, I can just run some random dungeons as well and get plenty of XP. And the nice thing about being a healer in dungeons, or being a really honestly being any role, like whether it's tank, DPS, healer, whatever, the requirements to actually complete a normal dungeon, the normal dungeon, it's very easy. Like it's very very easy. Um, Especially if you're just running base game dungeons. So like with just echoing vigor by itself, I can pretty reliably keep people alive in a normal dungeon, like with literally just that one skill. Um, so that's pretty nice. You don't have to have like a perfect build to run normal dungeons. And same with tanks too, right? Like, you know, as a healer, you can probably have like one heal and be fine. As a tank, like for a normal dungeon, if you have like a taunt, then you're good. Like that's pretty much it. That's really like the only thing you need in a normal dungeon. Um, Now, obviously, if you want to be optimal, you're more than welcome to. Um, you know, I would love to eventually. Well, sorry, not even I would love. I will eventually, better optimize this character. But, while you're leveling, don't be afraid to be a tank or be a healer. Because, like I said, for a healer, if you have literally like 1 to 2 healing skills, and as long as one of them is like a heal over time, like Echoing Vigor or Radiating Regeneration or something, you're good. And as a tank, as long as you have a taunt and you don't just insta die to everything, like you have a little bit of defense, then you are good. You can be a tank in a normal dungeon. Um, so that's the nice thing about just kind of farming those as well. Um, yeah, that'd be my recommendation. Play a tank or play a healer whenever you're farming those, because it's not bad, and there really isn't a whole lot that's required of you in those roles. Um, where's the where's the boss? Oh, there he is. I was like, I see everybody spamming skills. I can't see him. But yeah, to try out healing or tanking in normal dungeons. Um, because it's pretty easy to keep people alive in the support roles in a normal dungeon. Now, once you start hitting vet content, you know, like if you hit, you know, a vet dungeon, especially like a vet DLC dungeon, or even more especially a vet HM, like a hard mode dungeon, you know, I would make sure that you are pretty well optimized for the most part. You don't have to have a perfect build by any means, but I'd make sure that you at least got, you know, your foundations down for whatever role you're running. Um, but in normal content, no, you can do the absolute bare minimum, honestly, and still be successful. Um, as long as you are able to perform your role in some capacity, you're totally good. Now for trials, it does get a little more complex with trials. But I posted a whole video about trials a while back. You're welcome to go take a look at that if you want. Um, I know not everyone is going to be into running trials, and that's totally okay. I completely understand why some people might not feel inclined to. So, but I enjoy them. I think trials are super fun. I used to play, well, I still do, you know, if you're familiar with the channel, I just still do play a good bit of it. But I used to be much more into Destiny 2. And I gotta say, ESO trials compared to Destiny 2 raids, it is a night and day experience. Like, it is so enjoyable to run an ESO trial. And then if I go run a Destiny raid, sometimes I'm just like, okay, we just got to get through it. We just got to do it. We just got to, you know, get through it, right? And then, you know, it's like after you run a trial in ESO, I'm like, all right, can we do that again? Can we run another one, please? And that's not to knock on Destiny's raids. It's just for like in a normal ESO trial, you can kind of just join, turn your brain off a little bit, have fun, hang out with your buddies, you know, do whatever. There's some raids in Destiny where it's like, all right, we need a physicist here to be able to properly make these call outs and solve this puzzle. Um, like the new one, Salvation's Edge is very notorious for that. Um, so yeah, no, I like, you know, I think the normal content in ESO just as a whole is very refreshing for a lot of people. Myself included.
They serve by choice. They serve the strong. They serve.
Right, and that is another one down.
It is
Oh, and we are so close to Max Fighters Guild too. Dude, we are close. That'll be nice. There isn't anything super important from the Fighters Guild for healers anyway. Um, I will say though, the intimidating presence and persuasive will, those are pretty nice for like solo content. Like I would say, even if you know for a fact you don't need anything from Fighters or Mages Guild, I would still at least get these two because they can help you get through quests quicker, and especially if you're like super big into RP and you know the story and all that. They unlock unique dialogue options for a lot of quests and stuff, so I would highly recommend it. But even then though, I do still like to get silver bolts, um, even as a healer, because you know sometimes if you're in a dungeon, you may have a tank leave, right? Or in some trials, there will be sometimes roles that will have a healer slot a taunt, and silver chains can be good. Um, the inner rage from the Undaunted line is also a good taunt. Um, but the Silver Leash or whatever it is, Silver Bolts, um, that will actually pull, which can be very useful, especially like I said, if you have a tank leave or something like that. So I'll usually at least grab those, but they're not super important. Fighters Guild and Mages Guild aren't super important for healers, but there are a couple notable skills in there, so it's worth grabbing and leveling Fighters and Mages Guild. And then, of course, as well, um, for Fighters Guild, I really like Dawnbreaker for PvP. Like, Dawnbreaker is kind of my go-to ult for PvP. It's easy to cast. It's quick. You generate the ultimate quick, and you can stun your enemies, as well as doing physical damage, which I feel like spell damage resistance tends to be higher than physical damage resistance for a lot of people. Um, just because there are a few races that will have spell damage resistance, if I remember correctly, or at least some form of it. Like I know Bretons do, right? So, it can be good. It can be useful. It's definitely won me a few fights whenever I was doing Imperial City stuff. Here we go.
This will not finish me.
That should be it, right? For Fighter Guild level 10. Oh, are you serious? It's not? Oh my gosh. I need four, four Fighters Guild rep would get me to max level. That's insane. Okay, so next one for sure then. I'm probably not going to buy any of the Fighters Guild skills yet, because I don't have too terribly many skill points to spare. I'd rather get my core stuff first before I worry about guilds. Um, but I'll grab a couple things from Fighters Guild eventually. I will say though, one thing to note, if you're watching this and either you're thinking about getting into healing or, um, maybe you're new to the game or whatever. Oh, there's Fighters Guild 10. The Undaunted line, the Undaunted skill line, that is like, get that, level that up ASAP. Because it is super duper. I don't have it unlocked on this character yet. You have to be level, I believe, 45 to be invited to the Undaunted Enclave. I think maybe it's 40 or 45, one of the two. Um, but there are some very, very good skills for healers and tanks in the Undaunted line. Mainly for healers. I think I'm trying to think of for tanks. I don't know, maybe not so much tanks. I thought that maybe there was. I think I'm thinking of like when Blood Altar was still one of the meta skills for tanks, but now typically a healer will run it. we're right about the 30-minute mark. I'll do this for a little bit. We'll head back to elsewhere, do a little inventory management, and then we will say our goodbyes. But, you know, like I said, plenty of really cool videos coming to the main channel. Got tons of ideas from now pretty much until the end of February. And, of course, you know, there will be things that will pop up between now and then, you know, events and whatnot. I think that there's probably another event, if I remember correctly, coming within the next month or so. And then, you know, in March, we have Update 45. April will be the global reveal. Hopefully, May will have something. I'm assuming some other event. And then if they keep up with the you know, release dates they've been going with, then in June we should have the next ESO. I don't think it's going to be an actual expansion per se this year. I know they're moving to kind of the old model where they would do like smaller releases on a more quarterly basis. So we'll see how it goes. But either way, there will hopefully be brand new content to delve into come June-ish. And of course, I will be here to cover it, give my thoughts. Same with Update 45. You know, we can kind of look at if they change anything from the current PTS server, or the PTS, I should say. Oh, there's another. Hey, we're level 40. All right, awesome. 10 more to go. That is another character maxed. Or, well, the first of this event, but, you know, we only have 4 total to max out. So that'll be good. And after only a couple days of work, that's not bad. And actually, I shouldn't even say a couple days. I did not get to play nearly as much as I wanted to yesterday. You know, we had a great time on stream, but pretty much as soon as I got off stream, I was doing chores for most of the rest of the day. So, hopefully, you know, we're gonna be working on the video for a bit today, but we should have some time here and there to play throughout the week. Nice. Yeah, okay, so it is level 45, I believe, that we get Undaunted Enclave. Which is that will be a good time to start farming dungeons. To be honest, that's probably how I'll do my last like 5 levels for this character. Yeah, you can see level 45, DLC dungeons and Undaunted pledges. That is like the perfect time to just use dungeons to farm out the last of what you need. I'll be excited once we can hit undaunted pledges and all that. Because then those last few levels should just kind of fly by. I can just grind out dungeons, you know. I mean, I could probably do that now, and I probably will a little bit, at least for a while. You know, because once you start hitting, like I said, the 30s and early 40s, dolmens are quite a bit slower, and you know, we've got some decent amount of skills now. You know, could be okay. Hey. Oh yeah, yeah, it's definitely slowed down now. I think that's what we're only getting like what 5% now. Yeah, yeah, we'll definitely you know, we'll spend the rest of our time on the stream doing some doing dolmens. But I definitely think that you know, I'll probably do some dungeons or maybe see if I can farm Black Rose Prison. We'll see. We'll see how well that goes over. Um, to get like the last 10 or so levels, but yeah, no, I mean, definitely you know, almost done with our necro, which is good, very good. I was hoping that we'd be done by the time that stream was over. I don't think that we will be, or I know that we won't be, but that's okay. You know, we made really good progress. We'll do this for a little bit longer. You know, just vibe, hang out, chill, and then you know, yeah. Like I said, I think next time I'm on stream, and I'm leveling, you know, it'll be probably the Arcanist. Well, sorry, depending on when I stream. You know, I would like to be able to stream tomorrow. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I'll be able to. But like I said, you know, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll let you know all that good stuff. But as for now, even if nothing else, this is still a really good way of getting jewelry, and I need to level up jewelry crafting on this guy anyway. So, where is it? Yeah, there it is. So even if nothing else, you know, can't say that I'm complaining about that. Ooh, I thought that might have been it there. I don't know how that looks on y'all's end. I don't know how much, if you guys are getting the same... Oh yeah, okay, I can see it. I can see it on there. Yeah, you guys are seeing that lag a little bit too. sorry about that. Texting my wife back. Alright, I think after this one, we'll go knock out a little inventory management. And yeah, we'll call it for the day. I know it's a little bit before 3 hours, but I think like by the time we're done with inventory management and saying our goodbyes, it should be just about on the dot, maybe a couple minutes before. But that's okay. Not to worry. Like I said, you know, I want to make sure that I can get this video done. And I am taking my wife on a little date today. We're gonna go on a little date. And I'm gonna work on the video. I'm pretty much done with all my adult chores and all that terrible stuff. But yeah, should be a good rest of the day. Let's head back to Northern Elsewhere. You know, we'll knock out a little inventory stuff, say our goodbyes, and then I will bid y'all adieu. Right. We'll pretty much just decon everything, honestly. Other than the intricate stuff, I'm going to save that, put it in my bank for my other characters who need that. There we go. Let's put that stuff in the bank. Oh, right. Leave that group. There we go. Oh, good. 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 See, any consumables that I want to save? No, I think we're good there. I will be selling probably a good amount of that stuff, though. So many treasure maps. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I definitely think that next time we stream, it will be a treasure stream. We will be treasure hunting. Because wow, that is so many treasure maps. I can't even imagine how many I'm gonna have on all of my characters combined by the time I'm done leveling. That is gonna be stupid. Yeah, we'll have a little treasure hunt next stream. That'll be fun. Um, okay, yeah, I think that's good. I'll pop that next time I'm online. Let's see, let's go repair our stuff. Sell all the ornate things. And I just sell all of these, like the little sips and potions and stuff like that. There's no reason to keep it, because once you hit CP 160, then all of that stuff isn't really going to do anything for you. You'll be so overflowing with the essences that it really doesn't matter, you know? Okay, I think that should be everything. Salt crate, take that. Is there anything else that I need to open? Transmute stones? Oh, okay, I'm full on those. I'll deal with that later. I thought there was one other thing that I saw. It was... Oh, I guess I did open that. Okay. Cool. In that case, I think that was it. I think that was everything that we had for today. Like I said, I know it's a little before, but, you know, nah, not a big deal. I want to go out on this date with my wifey and then make sure that I get this video out on time for you guys. So yeah, I think just the last few things. There will be a video going out tomorrow over, you know, some of my favorite add-ons. Console support for add-ons is coming with update 45, so I know a lot of my console friends and followers and whatnot will definitely be looking for, you know, what sort of add-ons and stuff like that will be good for them, so hopefully that video will be useful for those people. Other than that, lots of build videos upcoming. I do have a couple non-ESO videos planned. I've got the Overwatch video that should be coming out relatively soon. And then beyond that, I am working on a Dragon Age video. I don't know when that'll be out, but it is in the works, I promise. Let's see, what else have we got? Um, Outside of that, I will be posting this stream later on my second YouTube channel. So if there's anything you missed, and maybe you prefer YouTube as your ideal viewing platform, then you can head over to Doc 2 to see all of that from start to finish. Um, and I think that's pretty much everything. I mean, outside of that, this was a really awesome stream. I've seen a lot of people, and I sincerely appreciate everyone who was able to make it today. Like, even if you just stopped in for a minute, even if you're watching this VOD later or YouTube video or wherever you're watching, it doesn't matter to me. Um, I am very, very beyond grateful that, so many people are taking the time out of their day to watch my YouTube videos, to watch my Twitch streams, all that good stuff. And this was even better. This is probably the most one of the most populated streams that we've ever had. So I'm very, very happy about that. Yeah, I mean, just like everything's going really well. I love ESO. I love the ESO community. I'm so glad that I started making content on this game. I know that, probably about 10 years too late. But I guess, hey, better late than never, right? Um, you know, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Um, I think I will go ahead and start saying my goodbyes. So, to anyone who's still left, again, thank you so much for stopping out. I really appreciate you. Um, and I think all I've got left to say is that I have been Doc. You guys take care of yourselves. Be good to others. Don't forget to be nice to me if you see me in PvP. All right, I'm not that good. Be nice to me, okay? And I will catch y'all in the next one.